So the a Minecraft movie. I went to see it this past weekend. Honestly, I have to say I was surprised. I walked into that movie theater with one simple mindset, and that was, this is gonna be peak. Why? Because back when I was 13 years old, I wanted a Minecraft movie so bad, and now finally, after all these years, bro, I am 23 years old, so 10 years later, we finally have a Minecraft movie. Now, the only difference is, as I walked in, yes, expecting that it was going to be the best of all time, I walked in, I watched this bad boy. Wow. Let me just say, wow. Is it a good wow? Is it a bad wow? I'd say it's both. I did not expect there to be this much comedy in that movie, but there was. I was literally laughing out loud. That doesn't usually happen in movies. I might have a chuckle here and there, but I was full on laughing at this movie. Now, at this movie, with this movie, it was a mix of both, okay? There was some pretty comedic lines that these actors were saying.
Chicken jockey!
It was nice to be able to see that, but most of the laughter was just stuff going on in the movie. It was so weird. It was a weird movie. So do I think it was a good movie? Yes and no. I think there's good parts of the movie. Overall, it was all right. I will say it was all right. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the greatest, but it also wasn't the worst movie out there. I am a big fan of Nacho Libre. It is one of my favorite movies, if not the best movie of all time, in my opinion, okay? I don't know why, but that movie is just so comedic, so great. I love that movie. And there were parts of the Minecraft movie where it looked like the director got inspiration from Nacho Libre, which this director that created the Minecraft movie is also the director of Nacho Libre as well as Napoleon Dynamite. So it makes sense why he would grab inspiration from those two movies and apply it in this one. Now, when it comes to the visual effects and stuff, it was pretty good, I have to say. I was expecting more of this like AI generated stuff like everybody talks about, all the memes kind of showcase. Honestly, it really didn't look too bad. As I was watching the movie, I don't know if I was just getting used to it or not, but like at first, yes, it was kind of like a wow moment for me, for sure. The CGI and it almost, some of it looked AI generated, but I just started getting used to it to the point where I was like, okay, accept it. This is how the movie is, all well. And so I would say overall, it was a good bad. Like there's bad where it's just like, okay, I'm never gonna watch that movie again. That was trash. That was a waste of my time. But this was a movie where it's bad in a cheesy way, but it was made so well in a cheesy way. It actually fit. It was perfect. It actually helped the movie do well. And there were some cool elements in this movie, but that wasn't the main idea here. Well, I think they made it bad on purpose. I could be wrong. They tried their best and it didn't turn out as good as they thought. And here it is. Things look wonky. It's cheesy, but especially since the director is one of those guys who makes stuff cheesy and it's silly comedy. Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, for examples, those were both high quality movies, but there was such a cheesy element to it that made it just chef's kiss worthy. It was good. And I think he was doing that for this. That's what he does best. It's very clear. I think if there's gonna be another Minecraft movie, I really don't think there should be a sequel. Spoiler alert, there is an post-credit scene, and it does showcase Alex at the end of the movie, almost as if Steve is meeting Alex and there could be a new adventure coming along. I really hope that there isn't a sequel. The only reason why I say that is because, yes, while I did enjoy the movie for its comedic pieces of beauty, really, it was good. The comedic, that's what, honestly, that's what made the movie good. So like I said, there's both good and bad with the movie. The quality and the storyline, I thought it was pretty bad, but the comedic nature and the acting was good. I thought it was good. It was silly, it was goofy, it made me laugh. But for them to do that a second time, I think will be too much. I really think it'll be too much. It'll be over the top for them to do a sequel and have it that goofy comedy again. It's just gonna be like, okay, we've seen it once. I don't need to see it a second time. I know for a fact I'm going to be buying the movie once it comes on like disc. Okay, I'm buying that bad boy. Hopefully there's like mine coins that come along with it or something. I can't say that enough. It was a good bad movie. It was, and I would highly recommend that you watch it if you have not already. If the movie was animated, in an animated movie, I really think they need to focus on storytelling, character development, basically like these high quality, the high quality moments of a real good movie. This movie, wow. I also forgot to mention that the story, without spoiling too much, is kind of based off Minecraft Legends. There was a lot of mostly Minecraft Legends references, a little bit Minecraft Dungeons, but mostly Minecraft Legends. Additionally, the only reason why I feel like this movie didn't have very good character development, the story felt rushed overall. It was very heavily focused on the comedy. That's why I mentioned that. And that's why if there is going to be an animated movie, it needs to be story focused, because we already have this right here, which is comedic focused, very story rushed, I felt like. And if we got an animated movie, it would be nice to be able to have a complete 180 where the story is rich, the character development is at a good pace instead of rushed. That would just feel so much better in my opinion. So I'm pretty excited for the animated series that's going to be on Netflix. I just hope I hope they don't do that same thing. I know it's not made by the same director, but I hope they don't go this cheesy route where it's all about comedy. No, make it cool, make it unique, make it fun. We got to get some cool fight scenes. Let's get some good storytelling. Let's make a high quality series out of the animation, because that's what the majority of people wanted. In fact, I don't think anybody wanted a live action movie for Minecraft. And those who did, wow, they're an anomaly. Let me just say, I know I didn't want a live action, but it turned out pretty okay for the way they did it. But because it was purposely made to be cheesy, probably because they know that it would have been hard to make a good quality movie with live action CG. That would probably be really hard to do. But for an animated series, it's going to be a lot easier to make a good story-rich character development, cool animations, cool fight scenes, all this cool stuff. And there's nothing wrong with a good bad movie, because there's plenty of those out there. Sometimes it's good to just laugh, you know, it's good to just laugh and just watch something that's kind of dumb. I don't want to spoil too much, although a lot of spoilers probably are out there already on social media. There was a lot of good references. There were YouTubers in the movie. In fact, Jens was in the movie. That was really cool. And then, as most people already know, Technoblade, his skin was in the movie, which was really cool to be able to see that. And those little moments too, I think, added on to the comedy, which made this a good bad movie. So let me know down in the comments if you've seen the movie, and if you have, let me know your thoughts on the movie. Leave a like if you enjoyed my review on it, and subscribe for more Minecraft content like this.